Whoa, people, whoa. This book, it's like everything. If I gave the first one like 4 stars over 5, this second one, it's like 5 over 5. It's that good. It's amazing. It's the second book in the Ember in the Ashes trilogy. I think it's not a trilogy now, it's like a quartet because she's writing the fourth one. And this one is A Torch Against the Night by Sabaa Tahir. And you will find the plot here. And I have to say that I completely love this one. It's stronger than the first one in the things that you are going to find there, because there are some times in which I was thinking, she won't go there. She won't do that. I mean, that will be horrible if she does that to that character or to that other character. And she goes there and she does that. And it's amazing how everything that happens in this book, it doesn't matter how dark it is, or how light or nice or speedful it is, it really has an impact on the characters and in their growth and in the decisions they take. And as I say in the previews about the previous book, I love the way the characters from this series are growing, are learning, and are developing their personalities and everything. So if they were alive before, here they like, you can touch them. It's amazing. We are going to find the book, it's written in first person, and this time we have 3 different narrators. We have Elias, we have Laia, and we have Helene. And we are going to keep following the adventures from the first book. So if you haven't read the first one, please stop seeing this review because it's gonna be full of spoilers. Because I'm going to continue talking about what happened in the first one. Yeah, okay. Well, we found Laia, she's with Elias, and they are gonna try to break Elias' brother from prison. So they are going to begin doing this race against Empire because Marcus, the new emperor, wants to kill Elias and is sending Helene after him. So we are going to have a lot of loyalties and feelings tested because Laia wants to save her brother Darin. Elias wants to help Laia, but he also thinks about Helena, how they spend lots of times together, and he doesn't understand how she has changed so much, how she can obey the Empire without questioning what it's doing, because it's doing a massacre, it's killing all scholars around the world. So yeah, it's hard for him to try to reconcile the Helena that he knew before from the person he's become now. And we also have the point of view from Helena, and we are going to more or less understand why she does the things she does, because she is in a place between a rock and a knife, she's in that place where maybe she wants to respect her feelings, but she has to obey because there's lots of things in the balance. You will learn when you read why she has to do certain things and how she feels about it. And for me, that's very important to have this insight inside this person, because from her point of view we see how the Empire works and how she begins questioning things and how she has no way of disobeying because there's lots of things that are on her back and that she has to make work. I love the plot of this book, and sometimes I felt like my feelings were being stretched because there's lots of things going on in this book, lots of feelings and lots of things that there was a point, there is one scene, I'm not going to say which one because it's like in almost the end, and I almost cried reading that. So it's amazing that a book can inspire you so many emotions. So as I was saying, we are going to follow Elias and Laia where they go to the Kauf prison where Darin's Laia's brother is, and we are going to meet tons of new characters along the way, and we are going to meet with older ones, and we are going to have this kind of race between Laia and Elias and Helena. He's following them, following orders from the Empire, and who wants to stop Elias so she can restore her name kind of way. I loved everything about this book. There are places in which there are so... I don't even know how to say it because it's strong with me. There are moments in which Laia thinks that she cannot go on, and she finally learns to trust herself and recognize that she's brave and she can do things. Elias is an amazing character, by far it's my favorite. Here we are going to find another new character, like a spy from the Commander, you will see, called Harper. I absolutely love him. And we are going to see these dark and light places inside a person, the moments when a person thinks it's not enough or that the actions hurt other people, and we are going to see if those actions can be avoided or not. We are going to reflect about the thing that everyone has to take their own decisions and not another person is responsible for that. We are going to follow girls and women who are going to take responsibility for what they do, and they are not going to be city kicks in the story. They're going to be their own leaders, and I love it because we need a diverse book, and we need books in which women and girls take action, take responsibility and growth. And they can have guys at the side, but you know, this is my life, this is my choice, this is what I'm gonna do. I love this a lot about these books. When reading this book, there are moments in which you go to dark places. It can be inside a character mind, or it can be in the middle of a battle, because Sabaa doesn't pull her punches. There are lots of very violent battles in the book, and there are moments in which you go like, I can see. It's amazing how well she writes. It's amazing how much she has evolved in his writing style from the first book. I love the first one. I simply adore the second one. And I was thinking while I was reading it, once I end this one, I'm going to pick another one, another book that it's not an Ember in the Ashes book. But now that I have finished this one, I really need to pick the third one and know what happens. And I know I'm going to be left hanging until the fourth one is published, but they are so good that when you begin them, you cannot stop. And they're like almost 500 pages in each book. So, you know, it's like, and you're going to devour them. I mean, I recommend them a lot. I know that this review it's kind of bizarre because I don't know where I'm going. I'm just telling how good they are, because I don't want to explain anything about the plot more than what I say already. They're going to try to break Daring out of prison, and we're going to have Helene and the Empire behind them and trying to coerce them and try to kill them and everything. But I don't want to talk about all the things that happen in this book, because you have to go in there and be surprised. And if you have loved the first one, this second one it's better. And as I say, I love how much Sabaa Tahir has evolved in her writing and in her way of making so fleshed out characters. I mean, it's amazing. I really recommend this book to you. Really, as in from the heart. You have to read it. Thank you for watching. Bye.